yet, so probably fast forward a little bit until somebody is here. Because in a minute, I'm just talking to myself like a Corey. Right, that's right, the settings. All messages. Minjita. Right. India. Big up your chest, white boy. What's happening, MP Google? Good to see you, mate. How you been? And KJ James. Good to see you again, bruv. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're good. Got some Guinness. Got one of the... I've digged out my old Nitro Surge. I ain't used it for about a year. Penguin. Let's pour the perfect home Guinness. I've done this for a long time, so it's probably going to be shit. Pour 3/4 of it, roughly. Then let her settle, like so. Let me on. How rude. You let it do a settling thing. These are pretty good, these Nitro Surges, if you like your Guinness. It's exactly like having a Guinness in a pub. It tastes far better than the normal cans of Guinness. Well, I say far better. It tastes like it does in the pub. Where's my turban? I'm never too far away from my turban. Don't worry about that. Proud of your kids. Saw they get an award. Tell my wishes to them. Oh, thank you, mate. Yeah, they both. Obviously, the kids had the judo tournament today. Both the boys got a gold medal. How fucking cool is that? Recognise both of them. I mean, Callum's quite known to the odd gold medal, but Tyler, that's his first time he's ever got a gold medal as well. So I was like super proud of them both. That's so satisfying, them Nitro things. Yeah. Right, so yeah, the first bit, you do it with the Nitro Surger on, right? This is how to pour the perfect pint with your Guinness Nitro Surger. The first bit, you put it on. The last bit, you don't turn the Surger on. You just pour it normally. Right, so if you've got a Nitro Surger and you wasn't quite sure how to use it, I've just told you. And obviously you just wait that last bit settle. And you should have your perfect home Guinness. There's a tiny little bit left in that can. Let's get in there. So we can get a bit of a dome. Who wants me on with Adam? I always fancy a bit of Zoe. Maybe a bit later, Zoe. How long are you thinking for, Zoe? Because the thing is, if I set it up for 2-player, I don't want you to fuck off in half hour, and I've set it up for 2-player. Or if there's other people who want to come on later, or like even if you want to come on for half hour, but then somebody else wants to come on after or something like that, take turns or a bit longer. Now have a look at this. It should be settled now. It should look like a very sexual pint of Guinness. Look at that. Better than most pubs, if I do say so myself. Look at the dome. Look at the dome on that. Look. Perfect. Perfection. The only way it could be better is if I'd have cleaned the glass a little bit better, because you've got a few little lines there where I didn't clean the glass properly, to be fair. But that's not the pour's fault. Cheers, everybody. Gosh, yeah, trust me, it's just like it's in fact it's better than most pubs, because most pubs don't pour it right. Lovely jubbly. Oh yeah, that is a cracking pint of Guinness. Oh yeah, that's gonna have lacing going right down the glass as well. I started a new job working nights. I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, no worries, mate. I hope the job's going all right. Darren, welcome. Pint of Spatten from the Perfect Draft. Chips from the air fryer. Boxing on the telly. Life is good. Enjoy the Guinness. Cheers, Darren, mate. Who's fighting in the boxing tonight? How did the judo? They both got gold medals. Both my boys got a gold medal in the tournament. Obviously, they weren't fighting each other because of different ages. But in their categories, they both got gold medals. Callum was just ridiculous. Callum was ridiculous, wasn't he? How long did it take him to win that first fight?
Like 2 seconds.
Callum won his fight in 2 seconds. He just walked straight up to them and went boom, and they were just flat out. 2 seconds, literally. It was the quickest fight I've ever seen in my life. It was gone. Like, literally, me and Lisa actually missed it. Luckily, it was recorded. It was that quick, because we just sort of turned away for a split second, and it was over. It was like, what? All we heard is boom. Turned round, and then Callum's like, won. I was, okay. That was quick. And his second fight lasted about 10 seconds. Yeah, he's done really, really well today. Brutal. Almost wasn't nice to see, if I'm honest, because it wasn't very competitive. Do you know what I mean? It would have been nice if he got a bit more run out kind of thing. You know what I mean? Guinness. I'm drinking Guinness at the minute, mate, off the old Nitro Surger. Lovely pint on the Nitro Surge, especially if you know how to do it right. Honestly, it's better than most pubs. Yeah, it's Guinness Baxter. He used to drink Shamrock on the Guinness he pulled. Nice. You don't see that very often in the pubs these days. Even the Wild Boys did brilliant. Yeah, they smashed it. Tyler had some good fights as well, right? Really close, weren't they? Like long fights. You had to, yeah, Tyler won all 3 of his fights, but he had to work for his wins. Which is good, because it's good to have a decent fight, and you learn more then, didn't you? Yeah, if you do what Callum done and just win in 2 seconds, it's not really fair, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's good to have a fair fight. All right. Looked like dicks when I first started. Dicks. Why is there a cock on my pint of Guinness? Because you're a cock, mate. Fair face on it was. Just going, wonderful job, dude. I love judo. You should do it as well. Yeah, they're being trained by my sister-in-law. She's a world champion at judo. That's been my brother's girlfriend. He's been with her since I was like 14 or something. She's like in her mid-40s now, and she's a world champion at judo. So yeah, they're being trained by a very good trainer.
It's mainly Eddie teaching us.
And Eddie, well, both of them, they both did, didn't they? I love Guinness with a Nitro Surge. Yeah, it was nice actually, because I nipped in my Tesco's, like Tesco Express, and they actually sold them in there. I've never seen them in there before. It's probably got them in for Christmas. Hi friend, how are you? Okay, today I've been working very hard for Black Friday, St. Francis Hospice. Got one more day. Welcome in, Greg, mate. Do you like to smoke a blunt? No. Your brother definitely gets thrown about in the bedroom. You'd never think it looking at her that she's a world champion of judo. It just shows you should never judge a book by its cover. But she's quite brutal as well when she fights. And I think that side of her her style is kind of being brought out in Callum a bit. I mean, he won his fight in 2 seconds. He's not there to make friends. Like, he just wants to get the job done. Do you know what I mean? He's got that ruthless side to him, Callum has, which I don't think you can train. When I drink beer in my country, say 5%, but if I go abroad, I have to be around 3.5. Yeah, I've got it. Affects the beer a hell of a lot. Pack all day, Dean Steve. Welcome in, brother. Boss to you, mate. Are you lonesome tonight? Yeah, I got up today. What's Lisa talking about? Of course I was going to get up. I actually didn't fall asleep during the judo either. Sounds brutal, but normally when I sleep apnea, I struggle with things like that. Normally nod off, but I didn't. Am I addicted to alcohol? I like alcohol. I wouldn't say I'm addicted to alcohol. I can have days off of alcohol. Have you got a St. Francis Hospital? I don't think so, Greg. Not that I know of, anyway. I'm on the Budvar after watching your shorts, and it's lovely smooth beer. I'm glad you enjoy it, John, mate. I'm glad you enjoy it. Believe it or not, of all the ones I recommend, that's not even one of my favourites. I mean, it's good. I was like top 5 in that supermarket, but that was probably more the number 4 or 5, if I'm honest. But it is still a really nice beer. Budvar's a really good option. Most people like Budvar. Nobody dislikes it. Whereas some of the options, you might like it more than Budvar, like me, or you might just not like it because they're a bit more out there, if you know what I mean. Hey, Adam, it was good. You and Lisa last night being on. She's a sweetheart, very complimentary to life. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, we did make a nice change having Lisa on for a bit, actually. I've got my new chair as well. Not that you can see it because I'm so fat, but I've got a new chair. Hopefully it'll last a little bit longer than the last one because Carla built it this time. She's really good at that. I'll just get it all out and put it together. I don't bother with the instructions. Carla takes her time and does it properly. For me, Pilsner Quell, the other Czech one next to it. But again, I can't promise you'll like it. But if you do like it, you'll probably like it more than Budvar. If that makes sense. It's a lot more intense, the flavour, especially on the finish. I think it's absolutely beautiful, but it's not for everyone. Double tap the phone screen, guys. It's free and helps Adam. Thank you, Mum. Appreciate that. 18 likes. Come on, we've got 57 people in and only 18 people hit the like button. Come on, people. Double tap them phone screens and hit thumbs up button. Saturday night, for God's sake. Enjoy yourself. It's not that I don't like Budvar. I do like it. Sometimes I find it doesn't keep its head very well. But yeah, I do think it's a nice beer. It's really nice on them mini kegs and on tap. If you ever see it on tap in a pub, definitely go for the Budvar. I've got one near me. Do you know? What's it? It's in London. You can go one day. A nice place to go and have a look around. Instead, I don't even know what it is, if I'm honest, Greg. Wagwan, my bro. What's happening, Smokey? Welcome in, brother. Bush. Good to see you, mate. Welcome in if anybody's new and in the background. Don't be shy. Feel free to say hello and introduce yourself and that to the online pub. Yes, Monster, you old schlag. How you doing, Jamie's Chest? Good to see you, mate. I'm in Turkey. Should I drink FS or Beck's? When in Turkey, drink the Turkish beer, I'll say. Because you'll probably find the Beck's is probably not German brewed anyway. Sorry, yeah, well, it's not always brewed in Germany. If it's German brewed Beck's, personally, I'd probably go for the Beck's. Is the Beck's 5% or 4.9? That's how you know whether it's German brewed. If it's 4.9, it's the Beck's brewed one. If it's 5%, then it's not Beck's brewed. It's European brewed, and it's nowhere near as nice. Really need some vocation. Anything better? Oh, yeah, there's better than vocation, but it all depends how much you want to pay, like, do you know what I mean, Jamie? Online pub is very good. You do a good job in here. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that, mate. Philip, what's happening, mate? I found jars of alcohol from the Neolithic period. What? Jesus. That's mental, isn't it? People have been getting mashed up for time. Well, I've done a bit of a dodgy job shaving my beard down, this notice. What's up, David? 62 in, 23 nights. Don't hold back. Show some support. Thank you, Damon. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, mate? On the premium Vice beer tonight. Enjoy. Aldi's Rheinbacher Lager opinions. Nice. For a cheap beer, you can't really go wrong. If you want a budget and you want a few beers, then this shows you can have a decent beer at a cheap price. Obviously, it's not the best, but you'll find it hard to find a better lager for that price. You could argue the Velderschloffen is better in Asda. I don't know, that'd be an interesting beer battle, that one. I got a Patronus Vice beer on the go. Enjoy, mate. Mama beer, hello, sweet lady. Pilsner. Pilsner or lager, do you mean? I prefer a Pilsner. Heard about Kronbacher and Velton's beer? Have I heard about? I've reviewed them both on the channel, mate. Why does this new phone not charge up when I use this mic? Very annoying. I'm gonna have to turn the wireless mic off for a bit, let my phone charge up, and then put it back on later. There we go. It's weird. My phone doesn't charge up with it. This phone doesn't charge up with it on, with the other one used to. Pub chat, what's your thoughts on Free Eye Atlas? What the fuck is it? Since I can't accept your shorts, when I go and buy a beer, I check where it's brewed and the ingredients, and the missus is like, what the fuck are you doing? You beer snob. No, nice one, mate. At least you won't drink shit beer that way. Focused on the content. Some beers may have very hard times in toilets. Why so? I get that when I have too much Guinness. So I just bought a 4-pack. Yeah, I was fine, Keith. I was a little bit tired, but yeah, I just got on with it. I had a little kip on the car on the way there, and I was all right. There was a bit of a walk from the car park to the judo venue because they had a rugby game on. So that woke me up. The walk woke me up. About a 15-minute walk from the car to the judo thing. So that definitely woke me up because some of it was uphill as well. Hawkston Lager's good. Do I drink Irish beers? I'm drinking one right now. Well, it was very creamy. Catching a bit, I'm charging my phone. He died. No worries, Keith. Catching a bit, mate. Have you ever had one of your testicles fall asleep mid-shag? What do you mean they don't sleep, do they? You mean you can't splurt? Or any other... Oh, there's shitloads, mate. I'll be calling them all out as many as I can think of. Laurenbrau, great beer. That's the keg, the last keg I finished on the machine. I've actually got to put a new keg on now. I'll do that now. Just reminded me, actually. That's the Laurenbrau there. 5.2. I've got a beauty to put on tonight. Well, I won't have it till a bit later because it's quite strong. I don't really want to drink it all night. Not the speed that I drink. Done that before. Spatten Oktoberfest. There she was. Thoughts on Desperado? Shit. It's full of glucose syrup and that, but it's a bit of a guilty pleasure. It tastes quite nice in summer, I suppose. Got served up your shorts first time earlier this week. Inspired my restock at Majestic today. Drinking Krombacher pills right now. Enjoy, mate. Love the work on exposing beers. Cheers. Appreciate the support, mate. Thank you. Try to throw right now. Have a shower. Catch up with you later. What was the celebration for drinking whiskey? I'd run out of beer. Got Carlin. Oh. If you ever worked in the if you ever worked in the industry or you just like talking shite, what do you mean like talking shite? I'm not talking shite, mate. How can one understand beer as glucose shit or not? How can you tell? Well, it's difficult sometimes because they don't have to legally put the ingredients, believe it or not, of the beer on the can. But where I've reviewed quite a lot of beers, I can tend to taste it. If you've drunk a lot of beers with glucose in before and then you start drinking better beer for a while, once you go back to it, it kind of sticks out, if you know what I mean. Once you've got used to drinking good beer, it's just overly sweet because glucose is like 4 times fucking stronger than sugar. The night cider, yeah, I have actually. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Whether it's in an apple or not, I don't know, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, beer, yeah, liquid bread. The Belgians used to live off bread, beers. The monks, the Belgian monks. I've worked in the industry, I think the same thing. Here's to the sausage. How you doing, Shred? Multi explosive idea, mate. Guinness all the way. I'm a Guinness. I can just get another one now. Shout out my boy George, please, mate. Shout out to you, George, mate. Is that what your little one? First time ever case cider off. Chicken balti. I love you, Nicky Noob. How you doing, Nicky? Well, let me get another Guinness. Oh. Oh, got another nitro surge. One. Monks make great beer. Lack of sex and being able to do anything fun. That's it. Arsenal, mate. Let's see how it goes with an unrinsed glass. Yeah, it was a result seeing these in my Tesco Express. I don't normally sell the Nitro Surge cans. You gotta love. But look at that in you. Just look at it. Big game tomorrow, fella. My old man is Chelsea, and my brother is Arsenal. Well, it is a big game, isn't it? If we win tomorrow, as in Arsenal, it looks very good. Hobham, Le Bon, Le Bot. Can you get them for beer? Get what for beer, mate? Well, we're just waiting for that bit to settle. As I say, if you've got one of these devices, you turn it on for pour about 3/4 of it, and the last bit you pour it without turning on the surger, and that's how you get your perfect pub Guinness. Missed on message. Sorry, mate. There's been quite a few. If you just put it in again, mate. 3-1 Arsenal. You've heard that here first. There's Nitro. What do you mean, can you get them? You have to have the Nitro Surger. Otherwise, it'll be like flat. Not, yeah, well, it won't be creamy. It'll be, you'll probably still drink it. It wouldn't kill you, but it wouldn't be nice. Because it won't activate the nitrogen in the beer unless you surge it. The same as the draft cans, I've got a widget in. That basically does the same job, but just not as well. Look at that sexy looking pint. I want to turn that up a bit. That's bad. I don't want it at 3 degrees. Mate, serious question. I fell over and landed on a penis with my body. Am I gay? Depends if you liked it or not, I suppose. Could just nick it. Nicky New, thank you for supporting the channel for 9 months. Nicky's been a member for 5 months. Bosh! Thank you very much, Nicky. I appreciate that. It was banter, so I'm going to take the cheat code and copy paste it. What happens if we put a different stout through? Oh, yeah, you can use it for other stuff. Yep, it works. In fact, one thing I've found really good for it, if you like drinking real ales, right, you can get canned ones, but you find them too gassy, right, and not smooth enough, like in the pub. Stick it through the surger, it knocks some of the gas out and makes it more smooth. And you can even use it on lagers that you can't get a head out of. Stick it through that surger, mate, and gives it a nice head. Oh, look at that. I mean, you would not complain about that in a pub, would you? Oh, it's over spilling a bit, but that's me being a knob. If it wasn't spilt, you wouldn't complain about that in a pub, would you? It's ruining the aesthetics of it. There you go. Bit of damage on there. And that's how you pour your perfect Guinness at home. Cheers. Let me split the G as well. Split the G, I'll do 2 little gulps and then 1 big gulp, and it seems to but then it probably depends how big your gob is. What should we do? Yeah, I'll wait that one. Well, yeah, Sunderland won again, didn't they? I see that. Ad Unsten, Hoffen, Boffen, Schoffen, Loffen, Hoffen, Heichen, Hufen, Haben, Schasen, Dasen, Husen, Dasen. The fuck? Schmuck at a pancake? Got that bit. What do you call a black man with white hair? A pint of Guinness. Greetings from Tokyo. Welcome in from Tokyo, Dying Gold. Enjoying your content. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Thanks for the support. So, gay if you get it up the bum by AM. What? We can get cheap ales from just use any. Just buy a bottle of fucking Banks or something for about 80p, can't you? Love the beer in England. Better beer than American draft. God bless you, lovely. Thank you, Sarah. Welcome in. Salute, Rich. How you doing, mate? Is your pee black? Ain't that a bit racialist? No. But if you drink too much Guinness, your shit will be black and tarry. Adam, you loved it when I split the A. Split the anus. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, MJ. Been checking bottles for where it was brewed and what's in it before buying this time. If you were to give a short list of things to look out for, don't buy them with glucose syrup in or added purees and shit like that. Czech and German stuff, you're going to be pretty safe. Make sure they're brewed where they're supposed to be. Not always the case. You can get some that are all right, that aren't brewed where they're supposed to be. But as a general rule, you can't go wrong if you follow that advice. Make sure it's brewed where it's supposed to be. Make sure there's no glucose syrup in it. If it ain't got the ingredients on it, be wary, because there's probably a reason. Been to London, love it. How many do you prefer for a night, generally? Oh, I don't know, I don't count, mate. I think it's a bit gay if you can. Black, a dark multi shits. She told me if I spit the G, she would split her legs. Is glucose syrup bad now? It's always been bad, mate. You've never had Guinness? Should try it, mate. What's Polish beer saying these days? Polish beer's all right, but they are quite known for putting glucose in them. That's for sure. Not to say they all have it in. The thing is, the Polish are fucking lunatics, and they make really strong beers. Once you go over about 6%, unless you add something like glucose syrup, it can be really difficult to not get the taste of alcohol. What does Guinness taste like? Like dark malts, dark roasted malts, like roasted, little bit of coffee, little bit of chocolate. Dark chocolate. There's like a smoky kind of. It's really easy to drink, Guinness. It's really smooth and it's really easy to drink. Tyskie, Polish brew Tyskie doesn't have glucose. I don't know about the other places that brew it. I've got some Polish Tyskie in the fridge. I'll show you how to tell if it's Polish brewed when I open one in a bit. We are the mods. It's an adult milkshake. Well, no, it's not a milkshake. It's a stout, but it's brewed with dark malts. That's why it's dark. And it's creamy because it's brewed using nitrogen and not carbon CO2. So it doesn't have like fizz in it like a glass of lemonade or whatever, like a lager. It's like tiny little bubbles that you get when you brew stuff with nitrogen. The only thing with brewing stuff with nitrogen, it really cuts down the flavour. But it works with the Guinness. The colour comes from black pattern malt. Tastes better with blackcurrant. Not for me, mate. Not for me, no way. If you don't like Guinness, then maybe. Just don't drink Guinness. It's like people that put a top in their lager. They just don't like the taste of lager. Or, to be fair, maybe they're driving and they're trying to water it down a little bit. Although some of these UK brewed beers need a fucking top on them or something. I took the family from Mill and Wetherspoons today. I tried that Peretti that a few people was suggesting. Can't say I liked it. Got to be honest. It wasn't that bad, but I don't think it's good. Like I've got to be honest. I struggled to get it down me. Like, do you get a free packet of sprinkles with what? Think you shit yourself on the rate my fart. I haven't farted. I've got a new chair now as well, so I can lean back. Although it just kind of leans back with you and lets you crack on. It's fun. Your fault on paying £7 for a pint of Peroni in my local pub. Shocking, absolutely shocking. The last time I had Peroni in the pub, it wasn't nice either. It really wasn't nice. Yeah. Did you try Krzyzewski Cern? Is that a Polish one? It rings a bell. Funny you should mention that the Peretti. I tried it the other day from Wetherspoons and struggled. Didn't want another. No, I've got to be honest, I left a little last bit of mine. It was just a struggle. My first impression when I first sipped it was, yeah, it's better than Madri, but I don't think it's just got that typical shit taste to it, aftertaste, that Moretti and stuff like that has. It's just a funky aftertaste that you always get from the fucking macro brewed fakes. Well, most of the macro brewed fakes anyway. So certain bars I went to Rome and believe it or not, it just tastes good. It tastes. 100% believe it, mate. It makes a hell of a lot of difference. Like I say, even if the ingredients are the same, the water and just having to treat the water to make it as similar as they can, and that it affects the taste a hell of a lot. There must be. I'm not sure exactly what the reason is, but I think it's something to do with the water, and I think they sometimes use cheaper ingredients like glucose syrup. But they do not taste, not just Peretti, all of them. They don't taste like the real versions. In the pub, we should go. Depends what they got on tap, mate. Have I ever had rats in my house? No. I remember years ago, my ex's mum had a bit of a mice problem, and we lent her our cat for a few weeks, and they were gone. Checked out the perfect draft after you recommended it yesterday. Works out about $3.30 a pint. It depends on the keg. If you just buy the keg, one keg, yeah. But what they do deals, for example, like 3 kegs for 85 quid, 90 quid, that sort of price. And they're not always on. You've got to wait till there's good deals on. If you wait till there's good deals on, it's more $2.50 a pint because you get £5 back for each keg you send back, and you get points You get money for ordering the kegs, and you get money for giving the kegs back. So if you include that, it brings the price of the pint down, if it makes sense. There's a rat in my kitchen. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna fix that rat. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix that rat. Man them. How you doing, Lewis? Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well.
I can have some.
Don't open that just yet. I think it's for the vodka, Layla. I think it's the mum's vodka.
They're 2 bottles.
Yeah, I know, but just drink something else later. It's for the vodka.
Have some nuts then.
Yeah, you can have some nuts. Where's what's wants what? She can't have that girl. So she goes to the kitchen. I bet I'm not allowed this. Let's ask for this. And hide Jake's comment. I don't know how. Half a lick of rat than drinking John Smith's. I just subscribed. Can you try saying my name? Yeah, I was gonna say it. I didn't fancy it. Vibav Agrawal. Vibav Agrawal. What? Lovely name. I should have called my kid that. Fucking hell. Pie mash and liquor, I recognise. I had that yesterday. Just Queen B. Oh, he said drinking Carly, and she gave him 10-second time out. God, you man. Sounds like a ding ding ding. Mr. Holy Matiati name. What did he come back and say this time? Best pie and mash shop in London? I think Manzi's, isn't it? Probably Manzi's. I mean, it's debatable. They said it again. $41 likes. Bash. Come on, people. Double tap that phone screen to like the stream. Let's get 50 likes in the hazels. Goes the nitro tank. Make the Guinness taste better. It makes it taste like having it in the pub. In fact, depending on the pub, sometimes better. It really does make it nice and creamy like in the pub. Most pubs can't pour fucking Guinness properly, though, or they don't clean the glasses properly. So, yeah, it's decent. It worked out £2 a can, but they are 558. They're pint cans, and they're brewed in Ireland by Guinness. So they're actually brewed in Ireland, so that's the proper Irish Guinness as well. Been trying to improve the taste palette with identifying flavours. Honestly, it just comes through trying lots of different beers, Bob. Just keep trying different beers every day. That's what I did. You won't like them all, but it's a bit of a journey and it's fun trying them all. And it's the only way you learn. Nobody enjoys a comment. Hi, name is Darcy. How you doing, Darcy? Sub because I think you're a geezer. Thank you, darling. I've been looking at them for a while, so I'm going to try now. Oh, what, the nitro surgeries? I would only buy one if you drink a lot of Guinness. If I'm honest. And you really want the best part, because it's not the cheapest way of having Guinness at home, but it is the best way. Guinness at the minute, mate. I won't be drinking it all night, though. Paul Freeman, good to see you, mate. You too, mate. Welcome in, buddy. You all right? What are you guys drinking? I'm drinking stout, yeah.
Do you have any Coke?
No.
My mum doesn't have Coke.
Oh, we have to tell her what you got. What did you buy to mix with it?
Bar.
Raspberry ale and cherry ale.
Oh. You didn't even get Coke.
No, that's not what I like that.
Your ass hurts.
We haven't got Coke.
Had a couple of cans of Hawkston Black. Not a bad job. I've not tried that yet, actually, John. I'd like to. I've not seen it. Where'd you get it? On the Spatten. Enjoy them. I got Spatten Oktoberfest in the keg for later.
There is mixer, just not Coke. Raspberry ale and cherry ale.
Can you say hi to Lisa? She's upstairs at the minute, mate. Alfie's feeling poorly, so the nitro thing, definitely recommend it. Works about £2 a pint. Yeah, once you learn how to use it, as I say, what I do is I put the surger on, pour 3/4 of the pint, let it settle, and then pour the last bit without surging it, and you get the perfect pint. Get well soon, Alfie. Cheers, Paul, mate. Yeah, he was sick earlier, and he's got a little bit of a temperature. So it's like proper wrapped around his mum at the minute, which is why she's still upstairs, I think.
What is that? Yeah, same. It's in there.
Clarkson is the only man I'd let bum both my mum and dad,
Maybe later.
so I can't call his.
I'll go check. Chips, bro.
I'm good, thank you.
Do you guys got
Fucking farm shop owner said it had to hard to get hold of.
Apparently it's in the bag. There it is.
Randy is an alpha male. I was going to play Randy tonight, actually, but the chair took a bit longer to set up than what I thought it was gonna, so I just went straight live. Carla's fault. Yeah, I know. You took your time, but you do a good job.
Really, I didn't really take my time.
I'd have had it done in 20 minutes, but it would have been back to front. Mama Vlogs, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh God, what happened to acrylic? Oh, behave yourself when you thistle. Oh, behave yourself, sweetheart. Oh, behave. Thistle! Hi. How you doing, Erin? Welcome in. I was going to say. I finally brought a coat today as well. I haven't had a coat. It's getting fucking freezing. I've been wearing fleeces and that, but once it starts raining, oh mate, you get wet and start freezing your bollocks off. I was going to buy an Adidas one, but I couldn't find a fucking coat that fits me. I ended up finding a couple in Sports Direct. One of them was an Adidas one that fit. It was the fucking first time I find a coat in the shops that actually fucking fits me. But everybody said that I look like a football manager.
Can you pull my finger?
No.
No. Like it's locked. No, other one. No. Like it was like locked there.
What that?
Yeah, just it bends it a bit more.
Oh no. Get Carl to do it. I don't like clicks and... Oi, bruv. What?
Bit more. Yeah.
Please say alien spider. What? Oh, it's your name. You alright, Callum? Oh, yeah, that's Callum in the background, yeah. Darcy says hello. They said hello back, have you heard? Freaking animal. Between me and my missus, we got 8. But biologically, I have 4.
Oh gosh, Cam's already got the.
Cam's pissed.
Careful of your head.
Letting the older kids have a drink. Carla's alright. She's she's had a few drinks before. She does get pissed quite easily, but Callum's a different level.
I just talk a lot when I'm drunk.
Callum has 1 and gets wankered.
He just had a drink, yeah, and he's finished it, and he went to the door and started shadow boxing the door.
Who's fighting tonight, John? I didn't realise there was boxing on, to be honest. Bah, how you doing, Nick? Welcome back, Zoe. Who's fighting? Hey, mate, you're going to go football team there. UFC, boxing, Jake Paul, and boxing. My dick versus yours. Oh, Fraser Clark. Oh, yeah, so is that free to watch, ain't it? I ain't got a TV license. Not too worried about that one, anyway. Somebody just commented on in one of my shorts and said, at least Madry doesn't have glucose syrup in it, to be fair. It definitely does. They're very wrong. My dick versus your goddamn ass. Disney literally bought the sport boxing. Disney employee Jake Paul made more money than anybody other than you. Guessed it. Yeah. With the punch. Dragon punch in the back pussy. Jack Black. Peaches, 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 at you. Hi. Hey there, Carrot. Hi, my darling. Hope you're all good. Hope you got up this morning. Hope the boys did great. Yes, of course I got up, Kazzy. I told you these shit. I got up, I was fine. Yeah, they done very well. They both got gold medals, Kazzy. I think I've got it on me. That is Tyler in the middle getting his gold medal. And that's him receiving it. That's Callum in the middle there, getting his gold medal. Callum's fucking brutal, mate. He won his first fight in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. What the fuck? It was over in 2 seconds. Me and Lise missed it. We were talking. We just heard boom, turned around, and there's just someone laid out on the floor, and Callum wasn't laid out on the floor. And then I thought like they'd have another go or whatever, but that was whatever he did. It just instantly ended the fight. It was done. 2 seconds. And his second fight lasted 10 seconds. He don't like to hang about. He just he just goes in there and just fucking decks him. Yeah, I was super proud, Kazzy, yeah. Tyler's fights were a lot more difficult. They were like went all the rounds and that, and he won them basically like, well, not on points, but there was, I think two of them he won. He had 3 fights. 2 of them he won in the last round, and one of them went the distance. Man's life again. Did the turban make the day after the shitty day at work? Yeah, the turban is brilliant, isn't it? So is my mum. I miss her. Oh. You stole your dad's phone? Damon's number one, 800 shag 69 420. I'm originally from South East London, but I live in Kent now. What you saying, mate? We're gonna smash Chelsea tomorrow. Yeah. My favourite white man. What's up? My D's ain't white, blood. What are you talking about? Put some respect on my fucking turban's name, white boy. My D's. Mr. Willy McDiardi, Tony Manapachikali. Mr. Willy McDiardi, Tony Manapachikali. Can you say sorry, please? Calling me a white boy. Oh my days. I've got a keg, but it's still lagering. That sounds great. Wasn't ready for the switch up big ups. My dad just got improved, thanks. What? And me coming through my new sandbar. Surround Sound Beer Monster, recognize. It'll probably sound better when my phone's charged up. I can put my wireless mic back on. Discovered I cannot drink beer after drinking a meal based with olive oil. It's like beer and oil clash in my tummy. I really struggle to drink beer full stop after a meal, if I'm honest. I don't like eating, drinking beer with a meal. I'll eat a meal and then I won't want a beer for like a couple of hours at least. Whether it's because of anything like that, I don't know. But it just doesn't really appeal to me. Is a head for the beer important? Not really. Not really. It protects the beer, though. It does protect the beer. Had any decent grub today? No, not really, but we've only been Wetherspoons. I tried Korean chicken with coconut rice. It was alright. It wasn't very Korean, though. But my God, they put these chilies on top of it. There was about 6 of them. And I was eating them, and they had a bit of a kick to them, but they were fine. I finished it and I left one of the chilies. About 5 minutes later, I was like, oh, let's eat this other chili. For some reason, I don't know, it must have come from some different chili. It fucking ruined me. It was so fucking hot. Fucking down Elise's drink. It just kept building and building for about 10 minutes. What the fuck was that kind of chili? I'm an Indian, you'll best believe, white boy. We love a good beer. Hey there, Rock Snoop. Welcome in, mate. What beer are you drinking tonight, Rock? It's the worst country I've been to. Easy. England, United Kingdom. The one that I live in. What a fucking shithole. Yeah, I'm not joking. I've not been to many countries, to be fair. I've only been to Greece, Florida, Sharm el Sheikh in Egypt, and here, and Belgium. And by far, this is the worst country. Egypt was the worst country. Yeah, the beer wasn't very good in Egypt, I'll be honest, but I don't know, where did you go in Egypt? I went to Sharm el Sheikh. A lot of people don't like Cairo and places like that. Sharm el Sheikh's really nice. It's like the posh part. Yeah, I like some American beers. Them chilies are coming out later. I rate my fart vibes. Gonna get some ring sting. I'm drinking Stella around. What? You're drinking Stella? And you're about 10. Any English ales? Yeah, I like English ales. Did Hurghada for my honeymoon. Everything but the beer was decent. Yeah, I mean, it's a Muslim country, isn't it? Although I did find some off licenses that sold some better stuff, actually. In Sharm el Sheikh, anyway. But the main thing they drink is that Egyptian Stella, innit? And it's not all that, and Sakara. I actually preferred the Sakara than the Egyptian Stella. It's a little bit more hoppy. Sat on the park. Come to Istanbul, there are a few great pubs. Not a fan of the local beer, though. Robert Smith, I'm good, mate. Yourself? Welcome in. Oh, it's bloody horrible. I've tried a new one. It's called Sweet Lemon, and it ain't sweet, and it don't really taste like lemon. American beers. Well, ones I like. I quite like some of the American craft beer. By like Sierra Nevada and stuff like that. My favourite wine. I'm not a massive wine drinker. Normally I go for a red. Hello from India. You know it's coming. Mr. Willie McDeard, he's only one the Pachikala hit. Mr. Willie McDeard, he's only one the Pachikala. Yeah. Bosh, my Indian brother. Welcome in, mate. Priyanshi Ratud. Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, love wheat beer. Hit me up on message, mate. I'll send you a Cornish care package. Sample some fine beers. I'm guessing Cornwall will invent some nice hours in there. I'm going to get a PO box and then I'll give out my address. I'm going to give it a try. It's about 40 quid a month to have a PO box, believe it or not, but I'll see how it goes. Of course, we can't get that one over here, unfortunately. Love you. Bash, respect the turban. Thank you very much, Kazi. Jason Patrick Jones, what a guy. Bash. Welcome in, mate. You want that vodka, Jason? Hurghada and rosé. Oh, that tastes like menstrual cycle. Very jammy. Beer and piss man. Damn Rudy. Jason, hiya, my darling. Hope you're good. When's Rate My Piss coming? Probably in about 2 pints time, I would guess. Clark fights different since he was knocked out. Looks like a different boxer. I mean, he's got a bit more fear in him now, I suppose. You know how. What are you mixing with your vodka, Jason? Has anybody tried that Ricky Gervais vodka, the Dutch Barn? It looks really interesting, that. 10 out of 10 content. Bosh, thank you, mate. I'm disabled, Des, mate. Disabled. So YouTube, I suppose. Wouldn't be Rate My Piss if it was coming. Bucket of Madri or piss. I mean, they're both the same thing, pretty much, aren't they? I've been having a few Guinnesses. I found out I can build my own houseboat and live free on the river. my new goal. Oh, yeah, sounds pucker. Coke right now, then do. Mix it up, no. Mix it up a bit. Ask, favourite football player. What, of all time or current? Piss, piss, piss. Well, I need to get another beer. Speaking of beer. 2 seconds. It might even be just one more pint for the first piss. Yabba dabba doo. Your Guinness Nitro Surge. Retsu, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate that, mate. Big up your chest, brother. First super chat on the live stream. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks for supporting the channel, bud. Right, we'll let that settle and do its thing. Very sexual. Yeah. Yeah, got the new chair. Got the new chair. How about Edinburgh for beer? I've never been to Edinburgh. Please keep it up, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that, mate. Where are you from, Retsu, mate? Was it your first time joining the online pub? When I went to Ireland, I had enough of the Guinness. Didn't think the lagers were bad at all, to be fair. Craig, right. £2 super chat from Craig. Bush. Triple penetration. Gunner with a £2 super chat as well. Bush. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate the support. Thank you for supporting my channel. And me and my family, I guess. Bush. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Thank you for Bosch in the super chat, Kazzy. Bristol, mate. Ever been? No, I've not really been anywhere in the UK, if I'm honest. Chelsea Red Boys are getting spanked tomorrow, and I bet they like it. 4-1. Is it a home or away? Damon Syke, I got one beer left, and it's ruthless. Oh, Damon, thank you for the super chat. Quadruple penetration. Cheers for the £2 super chat, Damon. Bosh. Did you up in this morning? I got up, Warrior. Of course I got up. Of course I got up. I was fine. I only had a couple. I was fine. Couple more than I was gone around for. At least come back and got involved, like. Just popped in to say thanks for the info you provide. I used to live in Spain and drink Cruz Campo and wondered why